Hey everyone, how is everybody doing? Once again, thank you so much to every single person out there, all the way from Maldives, from Philippines, from Canada, Italy, US, Australia, Indonesia, Malaysia. Thank you so much. We are really, really, really going out there with every single person. Thank you for all the subscribers. I love you all. Okay. So basically, right, once again, welcome to Learning with Lenny. We are lesson 48, two more before lesson 50. I'm so excited about lesson 50. I'm still thinking what am I gonna talk about. So if you have topics, please share it. I'm more than happy to help have that lesson 50 as something important to any of you who needs help. Okay, so today's lesson is actually all about what drives you. So, as we all know, we do sales, we do marketing, we run businesses. We're entrepreneurs. So the question is, what drives you? Okay, because when you know what drives you, it means that you are able to basically um, understand at the end of the day what is the results going to be like, especially when you are a person who knows what you want. So that's very, very important because um, when you know what you want, when you see what you can get, you can see where you're heading to. Okay, so that's really important. So what drives you? So if you work for companies, basically the most important thing that I think would drive you is promotions. Okay, so it's always important to have promotions. So if you are the business owner, I hope you are listening to this, because always understand that you must have promotions for people. um, of course, I'm not telling you to have that promotion today if the person joins today, but see the progress over 6 months, 1 year down the road, um, 1.5 years down the road. Have Keep pushing them and telling them that they are heading there. And for you who works for the company, always remember that if you want to be promoted, you got to also promote yourself. Make sure your boss knows it. You can always talk to your boss. Always remember that every single person is just an individual out there. The difference is I'm probably a director and you're probably the staff, but there is no such thing as there is that you cannot have a conversation with. So you can always go up to your HR or anybody and say, like, is there any promotions coming up? Is there something that I'm currently doing that could help me to actually get any promotions with the company? Learn to promote yourself more. Learn to be the person who works hard and wants to achieve things, because those are the people that we would actually look at. Because when we know that people want things and people are working hard for it, we would actually be more than happy to see what kind of results we get, especially if we give you a certain criteria for you to achieve in order to get that promotion. Okay, so always remember there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there's no such thing as oh, he's the boss, can't speak to him. No such thing. Try your best. Look at ways of you promoting yourself, and that's very important. Okay, second thing here is what we call goals. So what drives you? Always have goals. Always know what you want. The goals are very important for you to understand where you're heading to. So if your goal this week is to make 1,000 ringgit or $1,000, well, it's a goal, right? But the goals need strategy as well. So you got to understand how to make that $1,000 or ringgit. You've got to understand what do you need to do today in order to achieve it by Sunday. You've got to understand what you need to do now in order for you to not work so hard later on. Work hard now so that by the end of the week you can smile. So these are things that you've got to know. If you have goals, understand that having goals is just one part of it. What do you need to do to achieve those goals is the other part of it. So, but things that would drive you is definitely goals as well. Okay, a goal for a company, a goal for an individual is still a goal, because at the end of the day, goals are meant to be achieved, not just goals to see. Okay, it's like a football game. If Manchester United is playing Liverpool, at the end of the day, what they want to do is they want to see who scores more goals, right? So they've got to work hard. They've got to have that strategy where the passes are accurately. They know how to dribble. All these kind of things happens when you're focused as well. Okay. The third thing here is what we call growth. So always understand that what drives you should be growth. Can your company do any better? Can your company build? Can your company move forward? Can your company look at other places? Can you personally make a difference in the company? What can you help to contribute? How can you help in terms of growing with the business? How can you help in terms of seeing how far the business can go, and how can you collaborate to achieve things? So these are things that you've got to think outside the box most of the times, because everybody, what happens in today's world is simple. Everybody gets a job, they do their job, they go back home. Now, is that contributing to anything within the company? Yes and no. Yes, because you did your job. No, because you are not going to be helpful when it comes to promotions. You're not going to get it because you're not doing anything to show it. You're just doing a job. And doing a job, the only way to get promoted is because probably you have 5 years or 10 years down the road, they promote you out because you've just been there a long time, so you know every single thing of what to do, right? But be different. Be different. That means if you could be the youngest guy who joined, and you could be the youngest guy to actually get a promotion to be, the head of department or a sales manager or anything. It's all about growth, and you can see yourself growing with it. Okay. The fourth thing here is what drives you should be always be money. Okay. Like again, I've said it in all my other lessons. Money is not everything, but without money, you can't do a lot of things anyway. Okay. So always remember that money should be the one that drives you as well, because money could buy you your car. Money could pay for the petrol for the car. Money could buy you a house. Money could allow you to fill up the house with really nice things. Money could help you in terms of paying any bills you have. Money could help you settle your loans, your debts. Money could help you in terms of giving back to your family because they sacrificed everything for you. Money could be where you can also contribute to your community. You can actually do charity. So it's not just about receiving, it's also about giving. And always remember that that's important as well. So always remember that money might not be everything for you, but money could help other people as well. So if you make a lot of money, give it back as well. Do charity, do some CSR, do community services, whatever that can help as well. So always remember that. Don't say that, oh, I just need this to survive. No, make as much as possible, and if you can survive and you think that there's too much for you, give it back, because there are a lot of people out there who are suffering, who's not able to even buy food, who's not even able to buy shoes for themselves or slippers for themselves. So always remember that you could do a part in anything possible to help people out. Okay. And the last thing here is always remember that lifestyle can be part of what drives you. Okay. So I'll be honest with you, I would love to go and dine in a nice fancy restaurant, but it doesn't mean that I do not like to go to any food court. I'm for both, but everybody has a lifestyle, right? So you must learn how to live your lifestyle as well. So if, let's say, once a week, once a month, you want to go to a fancy restaurant, what it means is that's a lifestyle, right? Once a while you like to go on an expensive holiday, that's a lifestyle. Okay. Once a while you like to stay in hotels just around your city itself, it's a lifestyle. So always remember that lifestyle is anything. It's from even what you wear. It could be branded, it could be not branded, but everything is a lifestyle. You are a walking lifestyle, and people want to be like you. So meaning that you need to work hard enough to drive yourself to make sure when you have a proper lifestyle, it actually lets you be you. Okay. So you could be in a lifestyle of the rich and famous, you could be in a lifestyle of just you. So you decide. But what I'm saying is everything has a drive, and that drive has to come from you. So remember that at the end of the day, right, what drives you should be you, but you've got to have things like this to understand if you want to move forward, because a lot of times what happens is we tend to look at what we hope to achieve, but in the event that we do not achieve, we become upset. We think that there is no way to actually move forward. But trust me, when you have drive, these are things that is within you that you can control and you can make it happen. So always remember that if you want to be successful, it is you who decides to be successful, and nobody else is going to actually be able to control that other than you. Okay, so once again, I hope this actually has value. I hope it makes sense, and if it does, give me a thumbs up. But most importantly is help me to please keep sharing, because the more you are sharing, the more people are commenting about me being able to help them, and that is something that puts a smile on my face, because I know that what I'm doing is helping even an individual out there. Any topic of mine, if I even help one person out there, I'm more than happy with what I'm doing. Okay, so you could put a smile on me, and I can put a smile on somebody else, and by you sharing, you are making people smile once again, knowing that during these tough situations, we're able to help one another. Okay, so thank you so much once again. Two tips I just want to leave you guys with. One is learn from feedback. Okay, so always remember that whatever you do, sometimes people give you a feedback, or most importantly is try to ask people what's the feedback about your reactions, what you do, how you do, because the more feedback you get, the more you actually get to understand yourself as well, whether you're doing things in the right way, the wrong way, how can you fix it, and stuff like that. The second thing here is grow from your feedback. So always remember, ask your best friend, especially your best friend who tells you the truth. Ask them to tell you what is wrong with you or what is right with you, and learn to grow from those feedbacks. Even though it is criticism, take it as a positive criticism so that you are able to move forward, and learn to grow from it, because the more you grow, the more mature you get, the more understanding the more you will understand what you're doing, which actually helps you. Okay, so that's really important. Okay, so I hope this helps you as well. I hope it gave you value. So once again, please share it out with any of your friends, anybody out there, or just keep sharing it on your social media. Your help will help somebody else, trust me. So please share, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, thank you for all you 2,000 over followers who subscribe. My love goes to all of you out there. Okay, so thank you once again. I hope this helps you. If you need help, reach out. Topics, let me know. We're coming to our 50th lesson. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy yourself. Okay.